Good day everyone, and this is my performance task scaffold waste management warrior. With that being said, let's get started. Quick disclaimer as I'm going to apologize for some background noises because they have been at it for a while. And despite that, let's continue this video. Firstly, let's discuss the waste management system in our household. Well, it's not actually a household per se, as my parents are only allowed to live in the business establishment they work for, but in turn, we are in charge of the upkeep of said business establishment. Moving on to the actual waste management system, our system is a simple separation of the non-biodegradables and biodegradables, and these are collected on different days of the week. And sometimes it takes so long for them to be collected that the trashes pile up and mix together, and we need to segregate them again. Frustrations aside, the common wastes present in our household are the following. We have plastics, cardboard boxes, we have paper, leftovers, and broken electronics. Number 1, we have plastics. In this establishment, we use a lot of plastics, and they are sorted as non-biodegradables. Despite how plastic can be recycled, like how plastic bottles have great utility outside of being a great water container, but let's be real with ourselves. We won't be able to recycle single-use plastics. After I'm done eating this, like I said, after we're done using single-use plastics, we're just going to eat them in the non-biodegradable can and go on with our day. Which is why we should avoid using single-use plastics. Number 2, cardboard boxes. These boxes are produced by the business firm my parents work for. And oh boy, there are a lot of them. We usually sort these bad boys as biodegradables. But these boxes have more utility than you think. We use these boxes for storage as our things get nicely packed inside these boxes. And like what I mentioned before where trash piles up, these boxes can actually serve as temporary bins, and they are very useful in segregating trash. On to number 3, papers, and as you can see, we use boxes for storage. But we're already done with boxes, and let's go on to papers. We have collected so many papers over the years, and we segregate them as biodegradables. Paper is very recyclable. It's only recyclable when it's collected and not gathering dust under my bed. Now, we have number 4, leftovers. While washing the dishes, I like to segregate the leftovers and feed them to stray cats. But there are times these cats won't finish off the leftovers, so I'll have to clean it up again and throw it as biodegradables. This system can be improved by having a separate bin for food waste, so that dry and moist waste can be separated. Technology has introduced us to very new concepts that help us in life. And with that being said, let me introduce you to number 5, electronic waste. If I were to dispose these broken electronics, I would put them in non-biodegradables. But for some reason, we are still holding on to them. These electronic waste can be very recyclable, and like papers, they are only recyclable when they are not collecting dust under my bed. To wrap up this video, let's have a quick run through of the things we discussed. We had paper, we had cardboard boxes, as well as leftovers, which were all segregated as biodegradables. We have biodegradables. We also had plastic and broken electronics, which were separated as non-biodegradables. And our system for waste management involves a non-biodegradable bin and a biodegradable bin. Also, a separate bin for food waste. And after all that was said, that's about it. See ya.